All right, everybody. So, welcome to this lesson where I'm going to talk to you about and show you the strategy for closing sales. Okay, so closing deals in your DMs. All right, how does this work? So, step number one, okay, number one, you have to build your followers. So, we'll say build your following. We've talked a lot about that in this course already. Once you've got a following, okay, once you've got a following, you start doing what we call our posting content strategy. Okay. Now we've already talked to you about this strategy. This is a strategy with a goal that's going to get people to personally connect, and it's going to give them business respect. Both of these are key when trying to close a deal, right? Trying to make some money off of your Instagram. So we've got those two things that are right there, front and center, taking place. Boom, right? So you've been learning these things inside of this course already, and so you should have a good idea of some strategies you can use to start to build that following, right? And then also strategies that you can use for posting content, right? So we've talked about that. Now, what do you do next? How do we get people to DM us, and what are we doing? Well, first of all, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to do a story. Okay, you're going to do a story post, all right, and a page post, both at the same time, all right? Now, what are those story posts and page posts really telling people to do? All right, just kind of look at this as like a big bubble, right? What do they say? What you want to say is you want to say, hey, I'm looking for X people, okay, that want to do X. Now, let me explain what X and X are. I'm looking for 10 people that want to learn how to do Facebook ads. I'm looking for 7 people that want to lose weight. I'm looking for 6 people that want to learn how to be artists. I'm looking for 12 people, that want to learn email marketing. You see what I'm saying? You tell your followers you're looking for a certain number of people that want to do a certain thing. Now, the certain thing is obviously whatever you're selling, right? I mean, whatever it is that you're selling, whatever it is that you're pitching, obviously, that's what you would put on here. If you're an influencer and really you're just selling your influence, then, hey, I'm looking for 3 people that would like to be featured on my Instagram page, right? That's how you do this. Then what you say is, you say, DM me and let's talk. Okay. Now, I used a blank here, and that's because you can say whatever you want. DM me the word ready if you're ready to get started. DM me the word scale if you want to scale your business. In other words, you choose what the word is. So the X's and the question mark there, you get to choose what goes in those blanks. But this little template, hey, I'm looking for X number of people that want to do X. Shoot me a DM, this word, right, to get started. This has worked really, really well. So what happens is now all of a sudden you start getting DMs, right? So DMs start coming in. Now, here's where the real magic takes place. So this is where we get a little bit different than maybe what everybody else does. Is we begin a voice message conversation. Okay. And this is where we change things up. We do a voice message conversation. We don't do a bunch of texting. We actually talk to people through the voice messages inside of Instagram. This is, again, more personal. This is easier for you to use your knowledge, your tonality. People always say that, it's hard to understand what somebody's saying when they're just texting, right? And when you're talking, you can express how much you know or how excited you are about certain opportunities and certain things. So we begin a voice message conversation, okay? And then we send the link to buy. We send the link to people to buy. This particular little script right here, just this flow, we generated over, I think, roughly $50,000 inside of 30 days doing this. Now remember, this is compounding on what we've already taught you in this course, right? It's compounding on understanding how to build your audience, right? Which we've taught you. It's compounding on how to post content to get engagement and build, not only build personal connections, but build business respect, right? Which is super, super important. And then this would be step 3, which is create the influx of direct messages so that you can now begin to make sales, right? This is one of the most tried and true, one of the best ways to make sales on Instagram. If you follow this blueprint, you will be using the blueprint that some of the most successful people on Instagram are using right now to turn their profile into cash money in their business. So take a screenshot of this, make sure you get the notes, do this, test this. It works really well. Refine your pitch. And I believe that this is going to help you start closing deals in your direct messages.